Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video we are going to be analyzing, basically doing a top-down analysis of USD CAD. This is a pair that a lot of people trade, and we will just analyze it the way we do things. So maybe it can help you in any way, or it can maybe make some things clear for you. So as always, we're starting on the monthly time frame. As you can see, we had a beautiful respect pretty long time ago already of this sell zone, which is just beautiful. As you can see, this was a clear, strong monthly sell zone and price after a long time, as this happened in 2016, and price came back into it in 2020. So that's 4 years that price came back into it, wicked into it, and then had a very strong reaction to it, which is pretty nice to see. Then we have this monthly buy zone, basically, which is the start of this whole strong bullish move that basically went into this sell zone. And as you can see, price came back into it and slowly reacted to it. Basically, even crossed this high. But it is back in the monthly buy zone. So you have to be pretty careful right now as price is back into it for the second time. Um, Obviously, you can still react. So I mean, you can always see some reaction when price is in a monthly zone, but this is not the first time that it's in this zone. So I have to be very careful. And actually, if you look a little bit more to the left, you can see that this candle basically is the whole start. Okay, so always look left, guys, as much as possible. Okay, so you can see that this move started here, very strong buying happened here, price came back, reacted to it, came back, reacted to it, came back, reacted less to it, and came back. And personally, I doubt that it's gonna react stronger than this move. As you can see, it's always less and less. So yeah, maybe we can see that price will just melt through the zone. So it's a bit tricky right now. You have to be careful trading this because not everyone can do this. Okay, so dropping to the lower time frame to the weekly. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this monthly zone so we can see it on the weekly as well. And it's pretty important to see this on the weekly, not that much on the 4 hour. So looking at it on the weekly, you can see how this is a very strong zone that respected quite a lot of times, but you can see that the order flow volume is just getting less and less. So yeah, I'd be very careful right now. You can see on the weekly that we have this zone right here. um, it's a bit tricky as well because you could adjust it to this, okay, or this really depends on yourself if you like big zones or not. Personally, I don't really like too big zones, but you can see that price basically wicked into it and is reacting to it a little bit. So that's also pretty interesting to see. So we might see again another buy reaction right now as we're in the monthly zone and we're in a weekly zone as well. So dropping down to the daily, this weekly zone is around here. So you can see, if you draw the daily, well, you can draw, for example, this area right here. What you can also do is use your volume tool, as we explained in another video, to see where the most volume is. So your zone could be a little bit bigger, maybe to the point of control like this. Okay, and this would be valid zone as well, obviously using the low. So there we go. So you can see how price came into it, consolidated for quite a long time, literally from 14 to October to like 12 November. So a good 2 weeks, price was just messing around in the zone before actually reacting to it. It's not the most beautiful price action I've seen so far. But yeah, here you can see all this mess right here. You can see how just ranging it was. Then finally it basically broke out of all this range, and now it's just again just messy price action. It's not very clean, I must say. Here we have this whole area right here, which is a big volume area. For example, it's hard to draw a zone like this because you can literally draw a zone here, and you could draw a zone right below it, and you can draw another zone right here. So it's a bit messy. It's not easy to trade this. So you can say, okay, I'm just going to trade where the most volume is, which would be this area right here. and local price data came back into it, was consolidating for a pretty long time again. And it wouldn't surprise me if it's reacting to it right now. So yeah, you can see how just it's very ugly. Okay, we are used to trading GPJPY. That is just beautiful how that moves. And Euro NZD, for example, we trade a little bit, which is also pretty crazy pair. That once it moves, it goes really hard. Okay, it goes really crazy. So you can see even on the 1 hour how messy it is. On the 15 minute, you can also see how much it's ranging. It's definitely not easy. Um, to trade this, but it's just all about where the volume is, where the right zones are, uh, finding your right entries, knowing what price levels you're looking to sell or buy at, and that's basically it. Okay, so as we're in this monthly zone, you can definitely still look for buys. Okay, so all the buys are still valid, but just be cautious because we've been in the monthly zone for quite a lot of times already. So it wouldn't surprise me if it just melts through it pretty soon. And this might be maybe the volume zone that basically gives a strong sell. As you can see, there's a lot of volume at this area right here. So it wouldn't surprise me if this would be like an area where price melts pretty hard right now, and just maybe gonna continue going down, 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 deeper in the zone. As you can see, the reaction is getting less and less from this monthly zone. For now, we're here because obviously we've been in the zone for so many times, as you can see. So we had a reaction here, then another reaction, another reaction. So it's really like the fourth one already. Well, basically the fifth one. We touched it here, and one more time here. That's three. Well, actually, that's four. That's five, and basically sixth reaction already. So that's pretty crazy, to be honest, to see this. So yeah, for USDCAD, I'm thinking that we could be seeing price go lower, uh, maybe even this week. I think this would be nice to see. Um, you can even see on the daily this level. This is the daily zone, which is basically the 4 hour level that was with a lot of volume. So I'll leave this on the 4 hour so you can see this. So this would be this level right here. As you can see, this is the daily. This is what we looked at before. So personally, I would just use the volume level, volume tool right here, and I would adjust it right like this, just the volume area, and it's really my price action, and you can see how beautiful this just is playing out right now. So yeah, you can even take use of this current price action. Maybe you can find some trades. It's definitely not easy, especially when price is just messing around like this. It's not easy. But maybe on the smaller time frame, just look for some supply and demand, especially like sell zones. Maybe some liquidity grabs as well above like a lot of highs. As you can see, there's so many highs right here. So this is basically an orgasm for support and resistance people. They would just literally wait to sell again over here. But as we had so many highs already, I don't think. I mean, personally, I think this could happen, and then a bigger drop can happen. But anyways, we don't know what's gonna happen. Obviously, because if we did, then obviously would be billionaires right now. So yeah. Anyways, guys, USD CAD is not looking super beautiful, but it's interesting, to be honest. It's an interesting pair as well to trade. Normally, it does move a little bit better. It's just currently it's not moving very clean. I'm not sure why. Obviously, it's a US pair with with Canadian, so a lot of politics over there and all that stuff. So this can definitely have some impact on the pair. So maybe that's why it's currently ranging. So yeah, guys, try to look for some buys as well, but also maybe trade the sells. I would basically trade both of them, but just be cautious. Maybe risk a little bit less, as it's a key like a pretty tricky area where we are right now, as we're in the monthly zone, in the weekly zone. So be very cautious. Trade, half the risk what you usually do, and I would look for both buys and sells as well, but just look for the good stronger areas. Okay, don't look for really small areas. Just look for nice areas where you can clearly see that price shot up pretty quickly or just melted very quickly. Okay, or where there's obviously there's a lot of volume. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, would appreciate a like. If you have any questions, just let us know in the comments down below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. You know, we're uploading 3 new videos every single week. We're doing analysis and education and all that stuff every single week for quite some time already. And you know, we're not gonna stop as people are really happy with all the content that we're providing them. So yeah, and if you're looking for more in-depth training, you can check out our link in our description where we explain, you know, how we do things, how our trading program is step by step. So yeah, guys, hope you like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.